has been, from my experience, the most contentious panel. I've had 15 different people coming and going. It's been a revolving chair kind of thing. To get three panelists together has not been easy. You have here three extremely iconic women from three different religions. However, I need to stress that this is not a religious panel, it's a sociological one. It is to do with robes and how people perceive you when you're in robes, and your decision to go into robes. And we will get each of the three panelists explaining their points of view. To moderate them, Jill McDonald, who is probably more Sri Lankan than I am. She's been here for 20 years, 23 years, almost as old as me. So 23 years and counting, and I know personally that she will not go back. She may be Canadian to look at, but she's Sri Lankan underneath that skin. Next to her is Sister Rose Fernando from Negombo. That sounds like a nursery rhyme. Rose Fernando from Negombo. And she's an absolute doll and a fabulous speaker, and we welcome her. Next to her, you have an absolutely iconic figure, Jesima Ismail, who I think has been over the years an absolute mouthpiece, an absolute authority on many, many affairs, and we will get lots more from her during the session. And next to her, an equally famous, equally iconic woman, the Bhikkhuni Kusma, who has very kindly consented to come and be on the panel for us. A big warm round for our panelists.
Thank you very much, Ashok. May I reiterate a very warm welcome. Ashok has ascended to our three, as you say, iconic panelists. It strikes me that this topic is extraordinarily topical. If a Martian or some other alien from outer space were to have landed on Earth in the last 2 weeks, he or she would quickly realize how preoccupied we are with the matter of dress, how fascinated we are by robes. Even a cursory glance at the coverage of events surrounding the appointment of a new pope would show that about 3/4 of the discussion has been a minute analysis of what he's wearing, what are his robes like, what do they denote, how different are they from those of his predecessor, what might this mean? And if our alien were to delve into our literature, he would find Macbeth, having been told he's to become king, asking not, why are you giving me this title, but why do you dress me in borrowed robes? So thank you very much to our three panelists for agreeing to discuss this topic that seems absolutely integral to us as human beings and to our identity, what we wear and why we wear it. Bhikkhuni Kusma, who is with us, has adopted robes 17 years ago. She was, you hear me? 17 years ago, she was, has been married and had a family. She has 6 children and 12 grandchildren. And she was the first ordained Bhikkhuni. Previously, there were only nuns. So she really is, as Suresh says, a very iconic figure. Jesima Ismail, as we've heard, is, of course, knows West education. She is absolutely one of the key pieces in education in this country. I've been here for 23 years, and it's very shortly after we began that she was someone who would always look for inspiration in the field of education. And Sister Rose Fernando, of our panelists, the person who entered our religious vocation earliest at the tender age of 21, at the tender age of 21. So let's begin by asking Bhikkhuni, you took this decision very late in life to wear robes. Can you tell us about that experience, what it meant to you, why you took the decision?
a long journey. I was ordained for want of somebody to ordain. Actually, in Sri Lanka, there were many unordained monks, many. But the monks, the robe is nothing strange, because the monks wear the robes. But the nuns wear only a yellow colored cloth that looks like the robe, but they are not the real robe. So I did a research on the nuns of Sri Lanka and found out that they are not nuns in the Bhikkhuni in the order. They are not ordained. At the end of my research, with another joint research, I submitted these facts to the government, and then little by little the idea came that we must get ordination for women. And then after about 10 years of the revolution, we really got the chance to become ordained. So I had no inclination for ordination. But because they can't find someone who has studied the problem, and I happened to see it from all angles, and they picked up on me to become the first people. So the idea of entering the order was never in my mind. There were no people. So that is how I was initiated.
That being the case, there having been no bhikkhunis, how has wearing robes, wearing your characteristic dress, affected your sense of yourself and of this role?
So we have to get the lineage from other countries. The robe order, the bhikkhunis were there in Taiwan, China, and in many other countries. So we got it from Korea. The bhikkhunis from Korea gave us the lineage. We are getting teacher, deputy succession, we can't just put on road. So there was a big ceremony and it was performed in India. So that is how I got the robes. I happened to be one of the 10, the first ordained bhikkhuni in Sri Lanka. And the robe means so much to me because this is a symbol of our, it is our, what can I say, the discipline, the capital D. So every time I know I have to keep a discipline in order to follow the path. It is not the same as being a regular. I have to keep the precepts, and this is a constant reminder for me to keep the discipline.
So the robes are to you also, as well as to the world, a visual reminder of who you are and what you are.
Yeah, so it has its dividends because everywhere I go, of course I never stand out person because I'm ordained. And also I've been traveling around and my own meditation